Welcome back. Hope you have successfully completed FI configuration, whatever the topics we have discussed in FI. Now we are going to create one new company code in S4 HANA. The main objective of this S4 HANA configuration is to explain the changes happened between ECC and S4 HANA so that you can be able to configure even in S4 HANA server. Whatever the topics we discussed in FI ECC, the same thing you can be able to do in S4HANA. That is the main intention of appending this S4HANA configuration to the existing course. Hope you will enjoy learning this S4HANA as well. Thank you very much for your valuable reviews and ratings. I hope you will do the same in coming days as well. Those who didn't rate or give the review so far, I'm requesting kindly write a review or rate the course. Coming to this S4 HANA course, these are the things you are going to learn. We are going to create one company code. With the help of this company code, I am going to explain changes. We are going to discuss only changes. Even though we are going to discuss changes, we will try to create the company code, not theoretical discussions here. We are going to do it in live S4 HANA server one by one with the help of the nodes. We will understand, we will do the configuration, we will test the same. This is the prerequisite before starting this S4 HANA configuration. You should be thorough with the ECC FICO configuration. The reason why I mentioned here, there may be cases, see 90% is same. 90% ECC and S4 HANA is the same. As in S4 HANA only database change is happened. Apart from the database, you will find minor changes. That is common even in ECC if you compare from version to version. So you should be thorough with ECC configuration. In certain cases, I may refer to ECC configuration because there is no change in configuration. 90% is the same. Even you will notice only 10% or 15% changes happen between ECC and S4 HANA after completing this course. Coming to S4 HANA configuration, we are going to discuss this organization hierarchy. We are going to create one controlling area. Under this controlling area, we are going to have one company code. This company code again will be breakdown into 3 profit centers: tiles, bath, lighting. Under each profit center, you are going to have cost centers: sales, after sales, logistics. This is our organization hierarchy we are going to create in S4 HANA. Why I designed here company code and profit center? Because my reporting requirements are at company code and profit center. That is the reason this organization hierarchy design is like this. In next session, we are going to start the configuration. See, this is purely practical course. I am not going to discuss theory. If you are interested in theoretical part only, you may go and refer other resources. This is purely practical. With the help of this organization hierarchy, we are going to complete one new company code with a proper understanding of all the steps so that you can configure even in S4 HANA. Thank you.